Volodymyr Zelensky, former famous comedian to the President of Ukraine. President Vladimir Zelensky played the President of Ukraine on a television comedy program called Servant of the People. In 2018, he's announced that he wanted to bring the character on the screen to reality. Videos of President Zelensky praising the heroes defending the country against Russian forces has been played around the world, with him appearing in clips posted on social media with his face unshaven, wearing a suit with an army blue t-shirt, and calling himself the #1 target of the enemy while criticizing the West for not supporting the military force. He was also photographed with a Hollywood actor who was documenting the special military operation with Russia. Mr. Zelensky is not a changed face in the world of entertainment. The leader was born in 1978 in Russia-speaking part of what is now the southeastern part of the former Soviet Union, which is now Ukraine. When he was 12 years old, the Soviet Union broke up and Ukraine became an independent country. Having Jewish parents, he was given the opportunity to study abroad in Ireland as a teenager, but he stayed in Ukraine because his father would not let him go. He studied law at Kiev National Economics University, but always being interested in comedy. He joined a theater troupe at the age of 17 and then founded his own troupe. After several years of success with tours in Moscow and many countries, that was one part of the former Soviet Union, then formed a comedy group. 95th quarter in 1997 and followed his artistic path. He's also the screenwriter, producer, and actor of many films and series. Love in the Big City, Matchmaker, First Age Date, Office Love, Our Time. In 2015 was the time of the premiere of the first season of the series Servant of the People, in which Zelensky played the role of President of Ukraine. His acting career is most mentioned with the role of President in the series Servant of the People. That was shown on Netflix. In that hit, his character is 30 years old history teacher who wins Ukraine's presidential election with the goal of ridding the country of growing corruption. Although it is only one of many roles that the actor has played, that character has contributed to helping him gain an advantage in the presidential campaign. He's announced his plan to follow his character and run for the presidency. Like the character in the picture, he did not vote in the traditional way, but deployed mainly on social networks by touring with Tim and mock opponents with viral video. He mainly focuses on fighting corruption in politics and fighting separatist forces in the East. In 2019, he was elected by a soaring margin of 73% and was sworn in May of that year. Some have attributed that the victory in part to the aftermath of the 2014 protests that ousted the former president at Russia, a sensation of Peninsula. Mr. Zelensky was a supporter of the 2014 protest movement, and he also raised money for Ukrainian soldiers fighting the separatist scandals. Despite his promise to continue fighting corruption, some skeptics about Mr. Zelensky's motives say he tried to wrest power from the oligarchs just to keep them around. In the following years, he struggled to deal with COVID-19 and its dire economic consequences. In response to criticism of the failure to deal with COVID-19 pandemic and corruption, he further expressed his tough stance towards Russia, including sanctions against a Russian finger in Ukraine. He is the chairman of a Russian political organization in Ukraine and opposes the idea of Ukraine joining the European Union. In 2021, Stage Light Image so that Russia's soldiers and military vehicles gather as many points along the border between the two countries. In February 24, Zelensky became Europe's most precarious president when Russia launched a special military operation by land, air, and sea into the neighboring country. He identified himself as Russia's #1 target, but instead his family remained in Ukraine. The 44-year-old president also criticized Ukraine's allies for not sending troops to help, but also providing verbal, financial, and diplomatic support. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch more interesting videos.